synonymous with any Alfa Romeo. And as always, we've put the driver at the center.
To a new premium brand.
Be in Geneva motor show. It's part of our rollout plan for the brand and for the products. We started to present the brand to the public and to the world in May last year. Now we are here because the European market is a focus market with priority for us. We decided to go for the European presentation to Geneva because Geneva Motor Show, I personally know from my business experience, is a show where you can really present luxury brands and luxury vehicles. We are not mainstream, so we are doing something surprisingly because nobody expected a luxury brand from Russia. We have two product lines. So one product line are the protected vehicles and the other product line is not protected. So this vehicle you see is not protected.
So the reason for number 9 edition is that his racing number adorns the grille of this particular vehicle, and a section of the original seat from this car is mounted in the Bentley rotating display in the centre of the dashboard. Customers have the choice of 2 exterior colours and 2 heritage interior leather hides. A uniquely crafted dashboard also features engine spin finish and our trademark.
Last year, at this beautiful show, we launched the XPJ 900.
And an unrivaled driving experience, could you say that?
Yes, indeed. So I have driven the B7 lately, and there's a really quick. Larger brakes at the rear for a stunning brake performance.
And the character.
Mr. Stefan Winkelmann.
Bonjour, bonjour mesdames, messieurs et bienvenue chez Bugatti.
Bienvenidos a sea. Bienvenidos. So minutes that will ensure a range of around 100 kilometers. The car is girls of the Volkswagen Group are here. The cost of this vehicle, we estimate of around 100 kilometers. The car is 2.5 meters long.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Please. And that shows that even a small car can be a real sports car. 220, and so we are now looking for Eurus. Mainly us.
Please welcome the new Ferrari F8 Tributo.
And a clean, simple design that appeals as you has retained a strong connection to the original concept that was first revealed to such acclaim. Headlights. The charging port with its So today we boldly took our step forward with launching our new Honda E prototype, and we're able to confirm that we're moving from to 100% electrified by 2025. So our target audience is customers in the urban setting with this product. So we're looking at customers who are in the city dwellers who want a fast, nimble car. They can move around the city easily. So we see electrification as a really exciting phase in the brand. Clearly, the automotive industry faces a lot of challenges with emissions and the way forward, but the road to zero is now clear for us, how we will deliver that. And we can see that moving across the whole of Europe for us.
To present the car, I would like to invite on the stage Filippo Perini, our head of styling and design, digital design. Welcome, Filippo.
Good morning to everybody.
So I think we can start first of all to talk about the name, because I think people is asking why this name, DaVinci.
The name is easy to explain. It's an homage to the maestro. We are celebrating in Italy the 500th of the anniversary of his dad. So it's a beautiful occasion to be part of these ceremonies, these events. We were just thinking to celebrate him because he was a talent, immense talent, crossing through art to science to engineering. And in a very humble way, we have some connection with him. In Italdesign, we have a beautiful company made of 1,000 people, 400 engineers, 100 designers that are able to...
The Jaguar I-Pace is the car of the year 2019.
It feels amazing, it feels personally amazing, but more importantly, it feels amazing for all the people that worked on it. Blood, sweat and tears went into this car, a lot of determination to create something very special. And I think this is vindication. We have done it. We've created the car of the year for Europe. I think overall this car does so much of everything so well. The package of the car is great, the drivability is fantastic, the electric zero emissions is a great plus, and of course the design and style of it is hugely important as well. So the combination of all these things coming together in a very unique vehicle that's great to drive. It's bringing this car into production was a huge team effort. Engineers, package engineers and designers alike. We were absolutely focused, small team of people focused to create something very, very special. And this is the result. We're very proud of it. To be building the first Jaguar electric car is a huge honour. To be winning a prize and an award like this is even a bigger honour.
So this is the new Koenigsegg Jesko. This is very, very emotional for me. In the press material, we'll hear a little bit more about the background stories, how I worked with my father.
We are here together to launch the SVJ roadster that will be produced in 800 units. Let's have a look at this car. Super cool, fantastic color, fantastic line, but I just want to share with you what is at the center of our project, is the experience that our customers are having with us. I mean, we are designers of experience. We want to make sure that all the people that are coming with Lamborghini have a unique taste of what we represent today. Great moment for Lamborghini brand. We are here launching the new Huracan Evo Spider together with the Huracan Coupe, and also the car behind me that is the Avenger SVJ Roadster. We are presenting new content with the Urus, so great vibes in the Lamborghini stand here in Geneva. It's a brand of emotion, it's a matter of being cool, it's a matter of being young, it's a brand of being dynamic, and that's what we are and who we are today. 2019 is another step of evolution. Last year we had a world record of sales of 5,700. This year we're going to be, I would say, much close to 8,000 cars. So it's another step of big growth.
Already sold, well, they're all sold. That's it. I'll pick up on the feedback. But in terms of has it
differentiated exterior design?
It shows what is possible when you build a crossover with advanced technologies that are built for the human.
Whether you're electric or not. Is that all? No!
Silence. I am the passion of your soul, the beat of your heart. I am your future.
Mark Zero is the product of a long road that started with a very clear vision of a kind of classic sports car that is inspired by European sports cars, really of the 60s and the 70s, in a modern interpretation, so not retro, with an electric drivetrain. And that has led us to the search for a technical solution, a team, a business model that makes sense. I've been lucky enough to be born in a family that has this history. I am, I think, by myself an entrepreneur. I've come from another industry, from another place. I lived in China for 12 years. And the family name and the heritage was, if anything, an asset to be able to bring in. And as an entrepreneur, life is hard enough as it is, so we all have to use as much as we can in order to get to markets, to get clients. And in this case, the match between the family name and the product vision was just a very, very good fit.
Why are we here? I think simply speaking, to write history books.
We came here to see the first realization of a dream, producing a full electric hypercar.
Pininfarina stands for innovation, for doing things differently, for being pioneers.
What a night, what a show. This is the first car bearing the brand. So the values of our design have to be fully respected. The electric technology is the best decision because it's innovation, it is the future.
Let's unveil Battista. The Battista from Automobili Pininfarina stands for beauty, purity and rarity. We create a new breed. It's luxury beyond status.
Of course, it has to be sustainable, it has to be a very high-performance car, but above all, it has to be beautiful. And that's something that has always been the hallmark of Pininfarina.
I like a lot the line that runs from the side of the car, climbs toward the back, and define the two wings that are not connecting in the center visually. And this is following really strongly the tradition of Pininfarina of making cars that are understandable at first sight. There's only one line that defines the overall design.
F1 cars accelerate from 0 to 100 in 2.4 seconds, and the Battista will accelerate from 0 to 100 in less than 2 seconds. But it needs to be enjoyable as much on a circuit as on a daily uses. We are globally coming to a tipping point. People are moving to becoming environmental conscious, and I think zero-emission luxury hypercars are going to be a new breed, and we are leading the pack. What would have your grandfather said tonight?
The dream of speed, the dream of beauty, the dream of excellence, the dream of my grandfather.
The new Porsche 911 Cadillac.
Top speed above 300 kilometers per hour.
presenting the 8th generation of the 911. The 911 has a great importance for our company. It's an icon of our company, and we are proud of all these generations. And it's always a challenge for us to make the car even better. When you work on a new generation of a 911, you have to continue with the tradition, but to do any innovations, to put any innovations into the car. And at the end, I think it worked very well with this car. It's a combination with high-tech technology, digitalization, and these topics. We focused very on our product strategy for future, and our concentration is on high-performing petrol engines. Then the plug-in hybrids, we have a very good success with the plug-in hybrids. For example, in the Panamera, the take rate only in Europe is over 60%. And this year we will come with the first full electric car of Porsche, with the Taycan. And we think electromobility fits very good to Porsche because of its sportiness and our experience from motorsport.
Good morning and welcome to Renault. We are here today to present our new vision for our all-time bestseller, Clio. This year, for the motor show in Geneva, it's Clio 5. That's our iconic car. Can you imagine? This is the most sold French car all over the world. We have done a very refined job, not only to massively improve the interior of the car, it's almost premium now, we can say, and at the same time bring a lot of technology inside the car. But it's not only France. As I said, it's 15 million cars sold in more than 100 countries. And our ambition with Clio 5 is exactly the same. And you understand that with Clio 5, all our promises in terms of future mobility, which is of course electric, connected, autonomous, and meant for all, this is embedded in Clio 5. I mean, Renault Group is already international. We sell more than 50% of our cars outside of Europe. And if you remember our midterm plan ambition, most of the growth, if not all the growth of Renault Group in the midterm plan is coming from outside Europe.
At the very heart of the road. And then
even the carpet qualities, rails. Absolutely, but
leaders. So, after by celebrating the successes of today, this car and an SUV, it's a pretty unique product. Will make it in my personal hit parade. And in Geneva Motor Show, but I personally participate in almost 60 car cost per kilometer for the users are also, or should be also, 38 grams in CO2. This is, ladies and gentlemen, sportiness in the zeitgeist that potentially we could reduce substantially. It can transport 2 people at the beginning, chargeable in 47 minutes with maximum mobility. 60% of the movement in cities are below. At the Mobile World Congress to test the reaction of the market to the idea. We do.
And like all of our
latest generation of the world's best-selling.
Right now, I'm proud to present you the new GLC. Last but not least, we offer a completely new engine lineup with both gasoline
with focus on its prey. We achieve this with our long sharp nose, our wide sporty grille, and the thin headlights.
I believe the car body is more than just a hard shell to wrap the hottest song.
Welcome to the Subaru media presentation at this 89th Geneva International Motor Show.
Dynamic and solid is a philosophy that expresses enjoyment and peace of mind with visible concept cars. This philosophy has been evolving and getting more sophisticated. Subaru, visible, adrenaline concept we have here today is the first vehicle designed under the Boulder design concept. Please take a look. Visible adrenaline concept is the brand new sports vehicle concept from Subaru. Boulder is not a complete redesign. The design which makes you want to go out, challenge something new at the ground. That is the design with Subaru, aim for the future. Please keep your eyes on Subaru design and don't miss what Subaru has to offer in the future.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
great new concept takes the idea of our legendary fun car to the modern world of all-electric vehicles.
Body is built on the chassis of our all-electric ID family. It's the Volkswagen MEB platform.